In 2004, I had a dream. That dream became a vision. And when I acted on that vision, it became a reality. The reality turned into a business that generated, within 5 years, $600 million per annum and employed 4,000 people. The energy behind the dream was the world's global food crisis. The business sought solutions to this crisis. I never thought I would dream again. I never thought I would have the privilege. Today I have a dream, which has become a vision, which is now growing into a reality. Just some 40 kilometers behind me lies the city of Cape Town, one of 11 cities, and these include cities such as London and Tokyo and Sao Paulo. Major global cities are all facing a water crisis. Cape Town, if it does not get substantive rain in the next 2 seasons, will shut down and not have sufficient water to feed its population. We as human beings all want to live abundant lives, joyful lives. We need water and energy to do this. Unfortunately, the use of fossil fuels to create energy is the main reason for creating climate change. And climate change is creating the water crisis. So I dream again. I do not see a crisis. I see a solution. I have found scientists that have developed technologies that can turn this crisis into an opportunity. I'm here to tell you today that this is an opportunity for you to partake in building a better world, and not only that, financially profiting from it. See what can be done.
Einstein said that essentially for something to exist it must be moving. So every single thing in this universe is moving. The interesting thing is that all of that movement in nature has a particular spiraling path. Nature never ever moves in a straight line, no such thing. So that is nature's streamlining principle. When I froze the whirlpool that you see in your bathtub, you pull the plug out, there's the whirlpool. If you freeze that whirlpool, it's exactly the same geometry as a hurricane or a tornado or any other spiral, the cochlea of your ear. This shape is archetypal in nature. And so when I froze this, I was then able to rotate it and create. Because I had a frozen whirlpool, I was able to create a whirlpool. So one of the first things that I used it on, particularly in America, there are great big holding tanks. Well, that water gets stagnant. The municipalities that manage that water have to put chlorine and chloramines into the water. The problem is better solved by mixing that water. Generally throughout the world, if you want to mix water, it's very expensive. I put one of these frozen whirlpools in the bottom of one of these tanks, 6 inches high, 4 inches wide, and I rotated it with a couple of 100 watts of power, a couple of light bulbs of power, and I found it was able to mix an entire tank of water, 10 million gallons, which from an engineering point of view is not even conceivably possible. So from there, I started adapting these shapes into fans. Fans use 18% of the world's electrical energy. They're not terribly efficient. We found time and time again we could take the best fan in the world and reduce its energy by as much as 30%. So pretty much everything in an industrial world can be improved by taking these shapes from nature and reconfiguring what engineers build today.
What's in it for you, you may ask? I have created a cryptocurrency with the specific goal being to raise funding to roll these technologies out on a global scale and to create a better world for all. You can participate in this coin through your investment. We have all seen the phenomenal success of cryptocurrencies in the years that have recently gone by. You will get that same opportunity starting at a ground level. Secondly, you can use this currency to buy into the technology and buy your own space and your own business in this new dream and this new way of creating water and energy. And thirdly, but most importantly, you will be part of creating a new and better world. A world in which the playing field is even and we all have equal opportunity. Join us now. I invite you to be part of the new world and the creation of something that works and truly gives us a good life.